You know, the last video that I did just last week that went viral, I asked one question consistently over and over. And I asked for just that. I wanted to know where the consistency was. I want the consistency. And I said that if you are going to be inconsistent, I'm going to call you out every chance that I get. And that's what I'm doing here. So I found out, and I had posted to my Facebook the other day, the sentencing for the Dallas police officer that walked into a black man's home and shot him dead center, shot him dead center mass, while he was sitting on his couch minding his own damn business eating ice cream. I want to know where the consistency is. Now, let's back up as to how I even got here. Because the truth of the matter is, I saw the Trayvon Martin case, what was it, in 2012? And this is the emergence of the Black Lives Matter movement and the cases that followed afterwards. And I will be open and honest and transparent and say that up until that particular case of Tamir Rice in 2014, I did not get it. I didn't. Because in my heart, I always believed that all lives matter. And up and down my timeline, I kept seeing it. And I never spoke publicly about it, as open as I am, as bold as I am to speak my piece. I never spoke out in either way for Black Lives Matter, against it, because I just felt like I wasn't qualified in order to speak on that. But it wasn't until that Tamir Rice case, this 14-year-old boy that looks no different than the little black boys that walk in and out of my damn classroom. And it felt wrong for me to sit here and go inside my classroom after seeing that and to tell these boys, like I said in the very first video that I ever did that went viral, to go into these classrooms and tell these kids that they could be anything they want to, but when they step outside of my four walls, I can't protect them, and they're facing things that I'll never be able to fully understand and I'll never be able to relate to, and they can be anything that they want to be, knowing that it's a lie, knowing that they're facing something that I'll never have to face or that my kids will never have to face, and it didn't sit well with me. So I took that opportunity, not to tell black people or anything like that. I did it for the people on my friends list. That was my own motivation. I didn't know it was going to go viral, but I did it so that they understood, or that they could possibly understand what Black Lives Matter was trying to say, because I finally get it. As sad as it was that it took that long, I finally understood. Black Lives Matter is not saying that all lives don't matter. Black Lives Matter in this movement is saying that all lives can't matter unless Black Lives matter too, unless Black lives are included within that. Because look at the things that black people can't do. You can't play with a toy gun. You can't barbecue outside. You can't sit at a Starbucks. You can't own a legal weapon. You can't do anything. It seems, put your hands up, non-combative, you can't do anything without constantly having a target painted on your back. But people want to say that because you're a white person and you have struggles, that where is your privilege and where could you cash it in? You have it no matter what. And I don't care if that makes you feel some type of way, because that's just the reality of the world. Because finally I saw the world for what it is and not as I wish it could be, or what I believe genuinely that it could be. Because this is the world. This is the reality that African Americans, black people are feeling in this country. This is the reality. So I want to know where the consistency is. If you are saying that all lives matter and you believe that Black Lives Matter too, then A, why are you hashtagging Blue Lives Matter? The mere fact that you sitting here hashtagging Blue Lives Matter tells me, a logical person like myself, tells me that you damn well understand the concept behind Black Lives Matter, but what offends you must be the color black, because you chose blue instead. You can't sit here and say that all lives matter, but in the case of Botham, this man is in his own home eating ice cream, and this woman walks into his home and shoots him, doing nothing. Even if he were to be defending himself, he's in his own home. So where are you? Where is the consistency? That's the question. That's what I want to know. And everyone wants to sit here and say things about where I am, how I speak, my fingernails and all these other things as gaslighting techniques, because the truth is too uncomfortable for you to face. I don't give a damn what your feelings are. At the end of the day, it is what the hell it is. And the sooner you start to accept those things and do like I did that day, which is not to sit here and try to convince other people, but to try to get people to understand the bigger picture here. I wasn't talking to black people in my video. They damn well know that as a blonde-haired, green-eyed white girl that I will never understand what it's like to be black growing up in America. I will never know what it's like to be one of my black boys or my black girls that walk inside my classroom. My children will never have to know those things. But empathy is free. Being able to do the right thing is free. How are you going to sit here in good conscience and put your head to the pillow at night knowing that there is disparities in equality, racial injustices that are going on in this country, and you want to sit here and hashtag all lives matter, but I haven't heard a peep from all lives matter when it came down to bottom? Where are you? Where's the consistency? I ask again. Think about that. Teacher life.